Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV Blue Mage video. Today I'm going to show you how to get J-Kick solo. This is going to be one of the mandatory spells for any DPS Blue Mage. So in order to get this, you must have unlocked Alexander and must have gone up to the Breath of the Creator because you're needing a certain spell from this. But Burden of the Sun is what you're going to have to do to get J-Kick. So for Blue Mage, you're going to be needing a couple of spells. Tingle, Song of Torment, Supraknahka, Gobskin, Off Guard, Sharpen Knife, Whistle, Shock Strike, Feather Rain, Glass Dance, Palm Cure, Triple Trident, Mighty Guard, Toward Oil, Basic Instinct, Bad Breath, have a Aetherical Mimicry of a healer. Make sure you have your Lucid Dreaming, Swift Cast, and Addle on your hotbar as well from the roll actions. Addle reduces the physical and also the magical damage of your opponent. More magical than physical. Okay, so those are the spells that you're going to be needing. As for the gear, I am using the item level 400 level 70 scaven set in Ralgo's Reach, or you can get it from the NPC in Kugane. It's right next to the Aetherical crystal. You can meld Crit and Determination. I think is the stat priority for Blue Mage in each of your gear if you can. If you can't do Determination, then Direct Hit. The main hand weapon doesn't matter. There's no stats on it. But if you have the level 71, you can meld it. Other than that, this is the gear that you can use. If you don't have the Menfina's earrings, the Scaven earring will work just fine. Make sure you use food as well to increase your damage and also your HP. But those are the things that you're going to be needing. Alright guys, so the very first thing is activate Basic Instinct, Toad Oil, and make sure your Mighty Guard is up. So the opening is going to be Tingle, Off Guard, Shock Strike, Whistle, Glass Dance, going into Triple Trident, going into Garuda's Feather Rain, Supraknahka, dodge the Mega Beam, activate Song of Torment for the dot, hit him with Bad Breath, and then start hitting him with Sharpen Knife. Once you get hit with Perpetual Ray, make sure you heal up, and also Gobskin, because that missile right there is going to hit pretty hard. Heal, and of course reshield when it breaks. Execution, he will summon the little ads. Make sure you kill them or else they will give you a vuln up attack or stack. So hit them with a Sharpened Knife, then follow up with a Garuda's Feather Rain for one. If you crit on the second one, good. If not, hit him again. I hit him with this one with the Supraknahka, finished off with a Sharpened Knife, and this one I did Sonic Boom and to finish it off. Going forward, you are going to ultimately just do Sharpen Knife, heal, and shield immediately after it falls off. Otherwise, you're going to get hit pretty hard, because you do get a vuln stack from getting hit. Do not leave yourself open. Next, you're going to be seeing Discord, which is going to be a bunch of orbs that come to you. You can use Diamondback to eat them all, but they all come rushing at you at a certain distance. So what you do, shield and heal. Shield and heal. Do not eat these without a shield. I did it and I could have easily gotten taken out by the enemy itself. So make sure you shield, heal every single one of them. So I thought I could eat this quickly because he was doing Mega Beam, but right there he did his missile and that could have took me out. So make sure shield and heal every single time. So make sure that you use your primal spells every time that they're up, because if you take a little bit too long on this fight, he'll do the ads again and then rotate in Discord again. So here he's doing his ads again, and you must take him out before the phase shift. Otherwise you're going to have to get hit by those, and that's not good going into the second fight. Alright, so the body is taken care of. Now we must take care of the limbs, which is the robots. You are going to want to kill the Brawler first, because he will do either a single target or a double target beam. Double target, you want to shield this accordingly, because it's going to be a group one, means it's going to hit pretty hard. If it's single, then you can easily eat it just fine, but shield and heal through this, and make sure you dodge the fire and the ice AoEs. But again, make sure you take out the Brawler first, because he's going to do the beam. Like I said, this one is going to be single, so it won't hit too hard. and the shield basically ate it just fine. So make sure you hit them with whatever you got, and then you're going to take out the next one, which is the Vortexer, which is a lot easier to deal with. So one thing I want to make clear that your total oil will fall off, so make sure you replenish that. And also around 7500 MP, start using your Lucid Dreaming. This way it's on cooldown, and by the time it's done ticking, you'll get your full MP back and your cooldown will be halfway through. If you want, you can junction together Tingle and Whistle with Sharpen Knife to do massive damage, and also if it crits, you can make it a little bit faster. So it's up to you. But after this is going to be the next set of robots, and you're going to be doing the Swindler first, which is the one on to the right. He will do his higher and lower elevation mechanic, which also he'll do a mechanic where you need like 2, 3, or 4 people to soak an AoE, which will also do a Vuln stack up as well. So that's why it is important to take out the Swindler first. For the debuff, the height, you make sure that you're doing the opposite of what your debuff shows. So if you are doing high, you want to go onto the low platform. If you're low platform, go to the high one. But make sure you take him out immediately and as fast as possible. So again, make sure that you use your primal spells whenever they are available. The Blaster will send out his clones. Do not get hit by any of these, otherwise it will get a Vuln up, and that's no bueno. So make sure that you dodge those accordingly. After the Swindler is dead, the Brawler is a piece of cake. And then we're going to the final phase, which is Brute Justice himself. So the one thing that I forgot to mention, make sure you're using your Song of Torment to dot the other robot you're not attacking. This way the damage will be ticking while you're worrying about the other. Alright, so make sure you have those up almost all the time. Alright, so while you're waiting for Brute Justice to assemble, make sure that you're healed, make sure that your Gobskin is up, and make sure that your toad oil has been replenished. He will knock you back, very simple, not too much damage, but make sure that you have your Gobskin up, because he is going to be doing a stack mechanic, which you definitely don't want to hit at full power, so you make sure that you have everything available. You should have a couple of your primal spells and all that off cooldown, so make sure you hit them with whatever you got. Make sure you do that your Tingle, Whistle, and your triple trident opener. So that mechanic right there, you want to Gob Shield immediately, heal, and then move out of the Ecliptic Ray. And it's basically going to be rinse and repeat with your mechanics, and just do whatever primal spells that you have available, shield, and also make sure your HP is up at all times. So he's going to do Flare Thrower here, raid wide damage, then he's going to follow up with Double Rocket Punch, which is the Tank Buster, so make sure you're fully healed, and make sure your shield is up in order to take it. After that, re-heal yourself, and then re-shield yourself in preparing for the stack mechanic again. Dodge Mega Beam, and then he's going to disassemble, but you're going to have to dodge a bunch of AoEs from the robots, and also you're going to be taking a double rocket laser, so make sure that you have your shield and heals up and ready to eat it. Also make sure you replenish your toad oil if necessary. Now remember, this phase you'll basically see every mechanic that the machines ultimately did in their part of the fight. So you're going to be seeing elevation, you're going to see mines, you're going to see puddles, you're going to get double lasered, so like I said, make sure your shield is up, heal afterward. You'll also do a slam down, which is a vicinity, so make sure you get away from the impact point. He'll do another beam, and then of course you want to make sure you're at the right elevation. After this, he's going to come back reassembled, and then you're going to continue the fight. So when he comes back, you're going to do your opener again. Also make sure that your shield is up, because you're going to do another double rocket punch. After that, heal, re-shield yourself, because then you're going to be dealing with Flare Thrower, and then you're going to be dealing with the Stack Marker again. So shield first, and then you can heal afterwards. But make sure that you are healed. Dodge the Apocalyptic Ray, and then continue damaging them as necessary. Your Toad Oil, I think, is going to be good, so you don't have to worry about that for the rest of the fight. And then you're just going to deal with the mechanics. He does Super Jump, not much to deal with, just eat it as normal, and then take him out. That's it. And you will hopefully will get J-Kick after this. I do want to point out this took me 10 minutes because I accidentally failed during the first part of the fight, so like I said, it took about 9 minutes. So this was my 5th kill thanks to the achievement, and there's J-Kick. So I got extremely lucky with this. Alright guys, and that's how you get J-Kick. Like I said, it took me about 5 tries, which was very, very lucky. And it took me, like I said, around 9 minutes. So what J-Kick does, and also it will share a cooldown with Quasar, which is Sophia's ability, which is for another video. Delivers a jumping physical attack to all target enemies nearby with potency of 300 and 50% for the rest. It cannot be used while bounded. Now it has a 300 MP cost and a minute cooldown with a 25 yalm range and a radius of 6. This is good for any knockbacks, especially if you're going to get knocked off the arena. So you can save yourself with J-Kick because it is a gap closer. And it is a very useful spell. Because it is very powerful in terms of potency. Okay, so it's very, very much needed if you're going to be doing a Blue Mage DPS. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content, and join the First Brood. If you guys want to join my Discord server, the link will be in the description down below. And if you want to support my content further, I do have YouTube memberships available, and also a link to my Patreon page will also be in the description down below. So until next time, make sure you walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging ahead. Good luck.